Welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, I'm Bree, and this is my boyfriend James, and today we're going to do a couples Q&A question from a question sticker that I put on my Instagram the other day. So,
let's dive right into it.
Question number 1. What is our favorite thing about each other?
Just one?
Yeah. What is one singular favorite thing about me?
I'm going first. This is gonna be sappy, right? But I really love your ambition and your mindset. It's very attractive when you're very driven. So that's what I love. But what was it? I like and love.
I love.
Oh,
I love.
You wanna think about it that hard? Damn.
No, I love your drive for life.
You just copied me.
No, that's what we talk about all the time. You love to you have an end goal in mind and you don't stop until you get there. No matter what, you just always continue and continue and continue. So that's what I really love, because if you're not going to be working hard for yourself, then this ain't gonna work. Okay.
Okay, I like that.
Question number 2. How did y'all meet?
Told this story a million times. Actually, close to a million.
Probably.
How do we meet? You tell your story, your perspective, I'll tell mine.
Since we have the time, usually we just say we met through mutual friends, but I was in my junior year of high school that summer, transitioning into senior year, and I promised myself and told myself, no boys until I go to college and graduate, all the good stuff. So I had a senior lock-in at my high school, and I took a big picture with a bunch of my girlfriends at the time, and I'm smack dab in the middle of that picture.
Smack dab.
Yep. And I posted it, and for whatever reason I was going through my likes, and then his profile picture stood out to me. So I went and I was stalking, and when you're just really into stalking, you're kind of just going for it. And I liked the picture, and I liked the shirtless picture from
With me at the beach.
from 2017.
No.
It was old.
It was probably that summer, but I was
early.
just posting a lot.
It was scary because
That's when I had abs already.
Yeah. So I was like, well, oh
Alright,
well.
Let me catch up with my part. So we're on the part where
I like your photo.
you like my photo. We've never met in person. So there's a backstory before that. So that year, the beginning of that summer, or maybe it was the beginning of that summer, I went to a church camp, and my friend Joseph posted a picture of me, and he tagged me. He didn't even tag me. He added me in the comments. So everyone probably clicking that ad. That's when you followed me first. And I was like, okay, this girl followed me, followed her back. And then that whole summer, you were on my radar, I guess. I was just you're the only one out of I was into, and I was kind of eyeing you. And then the weird thing about you was you never really tried too hard. You were you would never post slutty pics.
Yeah.
You would just post pics of you in friend groups, or with your brother.
Yeah.
So that right there was kind of a green flag. She wasn't trying too hard to get attention, but the attention was gotten.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I kind of I was kind of eyeing her down, and so while she told that story, it was the same time period. Think about it. So you liked my picture, right? My perspective, it was me and my friend Joseph again, and we just got out of a baby shower, and we were in the line with Chick-fil-A, and it's kind of corny, but we'll let it slide.
It's cute. I like it.
We'll let it slide, but we're in the line with Chick-fil-A, and you and your boy talking, and we're talking about girls and stuff, and I was scrolling out, and I told him, I was you know who this is? And he was yeah. And I was if I had a chance with her, I said this, I swear. I don't know what I was on. I was if I had a chance with her, I would give her the world. I said exactly that. That's the same story I've told over and over, because it's true. So the phone's down. I said that. We get our food. we eat in the parking lot because I don't know why we eat in the parking lot, but like I checked my phone. It's been like 8 minutes since I've checked it, and then she had liked my picture. Like at the same time I was talking about it in line, you had liked an old picture of me. So I was like, dude, you wouldn't believe it. She just liked my picture, and then of course I liked one back. She liked again, and you kept on liking the shirtless pictures. I'm kidding. We kept playing tag, and then finally I DM'd her.
You did me a smiley face. Not even like an emoji.
That's all it took.
Like the ... parenthesis.
That's all it took.
Oh, yeah.
And then that's how we got in contact. And then we just started talking about like, first we talked about our faith. Like we just started talking about Jesus. That's like the first thing we probably look for.
Yeah.
Without even not knowing each other, we just kind of asked each other, hey, where do you stand on this? And then started talking a bunch. And then we met up probably like a week or two later on a date, a month later.
Yeah.
We talked for a while. Yeah.
And then now we're here.
Then now we're here.
Yeah.
4 years later.
It was epic. Right, Bubs?
Yeah, that was crazy.
It's cute. I love it. Okay. Question number 3. Favorite part of Destination Dallas. So if you don't know, our current gym, well, my current home gym is Destination Dallas. James kind of travels a lot and goes everywhere in
On
Dallas.
the weekend pass.
Yeah. But my favorite part about Destination Dallas, I wouldn't even say it's a physical part. I feel like it's just the environment, like the people there, like they're so like driven and goal oriented rather than like, I hate to like bash on commercial gyms, but like a stereotypical like LA Fitness or Gold's Gym, like people are just there to go and they don't really just have goals in mind, just go. Like Destination Dallas, like the people there like are actually like working towards something big, like competing or just something crazy, and it's fun. I like it. What would you say your favorite?
In my opinion, like they do a good job of tying together like a grungy, ugly look with like old, like higher equipment, like good quality equipment.
That's true.
I'm weird because like when I go to gyms, I have like a checklist on like things I like.
Yeah.
Like, do I like the hack squat, the T-bar row, the dumbbells thick and good.
Yeah.
Desi is one of those gyms where like every box is checked because like the gym is so big. It's hard to miss when you have so much good equipment. Like she said, the vibes there are crazy. Some big people there, and it's just like when you're surrounded by people like that, like there's no way you can't work hard. Yeah. All right, next question. You want me to do one of mine so you go back to yours?
Yeah.
What made us get into the fitness industry? I'll let you go first.
James made me get into the fitness industry.
Not
he
made
didn't
you,
make
yeah.
me, but like he kind of paved the path and I kind of just followed behind him. So like I played sports all my life, and after high school I didn't know what to do. So I went to the gym. I had always gone to the gym, but of course I was like that teenager who didn't know what they were doing. Like I'd hit leg extensions and then like bicep curls and then assisted pull-ups.
And then cardio.
And then cardio for like an hour on top of like everything else I was doing. So after high school, going into college is when he really started getting into the gym, and at this time we were already together for a good while, and we were going to the same school college-wise. And I think since you started taking it seriously, I remember saying something like, I just don't want to be the chubby girlfriend. So then I started getting into the gym. But then, of course, he got very passionate about it and like liked to learn more about like, I guess, anatomy and just like kinetics and how the body works and stuff. So then I got into that. And then I pursued like a kinesiology degree and really fell in love with exercise science and then helping others. And then that kind of just escalated to where we are right now on my perspective in my life. What would you say about you?
For me, like, I think I just fell in love like with the fitness industry. Like I was inspired by a lot of the old school people. Like I remember I saw a video of David Lade was probably the first one, but like Steve Cook, there was a video, and he was running on the beach with like leopard shorts.
Yeah.
Dude looked good, no homo, but like I saw his physique, and I was like, dude, I want to look like that. And that was kind of like my turning point to like really, cause like I would train for athletics.
Yeah.
I would train for athletics and like to look good and have abs. I didn't really have a direction, but I saw this dude with like muscle. He looked good. He was athletic. I was like, dude, I want to look like that. But David Lade, the Gymshark people,
Yeah.
they had a huge era, and I followed David Lade like even when I wasn't lifting. Like I don't know why I would watch his videos, but like I was like inspired by that. And then they started to take off with like Lex Little, James English, and that group of people. And it was kind of like everything happened kind of perfectly. So I injured my ACL my senior year, and then I couldn't do anything, or I wasn't supposed to do anything, but like transitioning from being a chubby kid growing up because I was chubby, and then like being fit in high school and like being the guy known for like abs, and then like tearing my ACL and I was starting to lose like my abs and I was getting fluffy. I was like, dude, that doesn't feel good. Like all my life I was a chubby kid. I'm not gonna go back to being that. So I started hitting the gym even a week or two after my ACL tear, and never stopped hitting it from there. Like I've been hella consistent to a point where it's probably unhealthy. Like I would bring weights on trips. I would always hit the gym. Like when I would go on vacation, like there was a point where I was like 6 days a week strictly for the first few years before I started taking quality rest days. So I mean, once I started, like I was almost balls to the wall, like just going crazy. And then I started posting in quarantine. You got to talk about how you get a following. So I started posting in quarantine, and a few videos blew up on TikTok. So TikTok was the first ticket to me getting a following, and then just started progressing from there, and then sponsorships and friendships and traveling came after that.
Yeah, I started my fitness Instagram in quarantine also.
Yours was crazy because you started at 0.
Yeah.
I changed my actual personal account from, which I had like 1,000 at the time. I changed that. So you started from like
scratch.
Literally 0. That was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't want to I know a lot of people combine their personal with their fitness, but I feel like I have a life. So I want to post about my family and things that I love to do, my other hobbies and just things like that. So I created my Instagram, Fit Life with Bree, and I was at this time getting my NASM certification, so I was learning all these little basic things from the textbook and stuff on exercising, how to program, and rest times, the importance of things, just basic stuff. And from there, I was like, oh my gosh, since I'm in quarantine and I'm at home doing at-home workouts, might as well share it with other people who are also stuck at home. So I started posting my at-home body weight workouts, HIIT workouts. I would set up my phone in the corner of the room where James would record me. And our apartment was small, tiny, and we were doing tons of stuff in there. And I just continued posting, and then I guess during that time it was very helpful for a lot of people.
For sure, I was going to say
So I think that's how a majority of my following came to be. And then from there I expanded and continued my education in kinesiology, exercise science, and then started being able to put more value onto my page. And then one of my good friends competed, and I was so obsessed with her journey, I loved it. So I was really wanting to do that for myself, but I always pushed it off. So I finally just did it, and I did that October 2021, right? That was summer shredding?
Yep.
Yeah, we did summer shredding 2021, October, and I did pretty well. I won my class and then was in the top overalls. So that was really fun. So that also helped grow my page and everything. But to me, I love having the fitness page just so again, accountability, I can help others and just kind of just share what I like to do and who I am.
I feel like if you want to start a fitness page, you should.
Yeah.
I feel like people are turned off because they think having a fitness page should only be trying to gain followers.
Yeah.
And for some people, all they need is the accountability to post and show everyone that they did a workout.
Yeah.
Which I think is perfectly fine because you're getting the workout in, and even if you're not trying to get a following, you're keeping yourself accountable, so it helps you.
That's like your diary.
Like a diary, just to progress. Check your progress.
Yeah, I always think.
So make a fitness account if you're thinking about it.
Yeah, and take progress pictures, because something I wish I did is like at that time during quarantine, like I wish I took more progress pictures to see my growth now that I have like all this knowledge, that I have a coach, that I have things that I know it's going to help me compared to then when I was so like confused and kind of just in the beginning of my educational journey with fitness. So take progress photos, because you're going to wish you had something to look back on when you get better.
Next question. This is a really good question, so it's going to be right here on the screen. That's your editing job. What are your next big goals you want to accomplish in 2 to 3 years? So we're 21 right now. When we're 24, we'll say. So in 3 years, I can name 2 right off the bat.
Yeah, go.
Relationship, probably be married or engaged at the time. And then something that we are very passionate about is getting a house.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully that happens sooner than later, but like people, we talk about it all the time. Getting a house
so hard.
is such a good investment though.
It is.
Because even if it's not your lifetime house, you could just use it for Airbnb.
Fixer up, Airbnb.
It's like passive income, like the best form of passive income, because there are 3 things you need. There's food, water, and a place to live. That's all you need to survive. Mm-hmm. So you can make money off of capitalizing on that. It's just how the world works.
Yeah, that's a big goal. Those are my 2 goals too.
Okay, like, so what fitness-wise?
Fitness-wise, probably be like an IFBB pro. I don't know where I stand or like what my thoughts are on like going even farther, like pursuing like big stage, like Olympia type thing. But I don't know. I probably won't know until I get there to like IFBB pro and see like where my drive is and like what my goals are. Because I know a lot of bodybuilders, especially females, it's unhealthy for the body. So like if my goals are also to like get engaged and get married and then eventually have kids, like I'd rather have a family than a pro card or an Olympia.
The thing is, like, we're young. Like, we say 24, but like people don't compete until they're 28.
Yeah, that's why.
But like,
because like we wouldn't have like kids until like way later. So like 28, 30, like that would be like peak bodybuilding time, but also like peak family making time. So it's kind of like, which one do I choose? And obviously I would choose family. Just so that way I can build little legacies. Little baby ones.
That's good. So come back to this video in 2 to 3 years. See if we have a pro card, a house, and a marriage.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. But these are my babies for now. This is Hazy. And this is Bubba. Right, Bubba? The real names are Hazel and Bandit.
Hazel and Bando. Alright, you got any more?
Yeah.
What do you got?
How did you find someone that cares about God as much as you?
Another, like, it just happened perfectly. Or do you want to go first?
No, go first.
I feel like I've been taking like the
I
first
like
calls. Okay. So for me, like, and this is like, I'm not even kidding. I feel like a lot of people try to fluff their love stories, but this actually happened like the week before I met Bree and we started talking. Like, I remember driving to something, and I have a far drive to get to like town. And I remember praying that whole 30-minute drive, like asking God, like, I'm ready for a girlfriend, because I've never had a girlfriend, never really wanted one. I just wasn't ready. So like I told God, like I was like, hey, I'm ready for a girlfriend. Like, I'm praying for one. Like, send the right one my way. And then literally a week later, we started talking. And we started talking about how strong we were in our faith. And both families were strong in their faith, had the same views on things. So I feel like it felt right.
Yeah, I think so too. I feel like that was like a big thing, because after his smiley face text message, I said hi, and then he said WYD, and then the letter Q and the letter T. So then I was kind of like, oh.
What? Oh.
Because I was like, why would he say, what are you doing, cutie?
You could still have some game and be close to God.
And then I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and I texted him what I was doing, and then he told me about the pastor baby shower, and I was like, oh, like pastor, like you're involved in your church. And then, yeah, literally, not even kidding, when we said most things we talked about at that time was like God and our relationship with God, and like our involvement in like our church and our youth groups. and just like our testimonies in a way and how we've grown to where we are at that time. So yeah, pretty much that. Like when I said that I was like no boys senior year and like going into college, I had like made that commitment. True. I had made that commitment to myself, and I had told God. But obviously, like, God knows my plans and has better plans for me than I do myself. So he obviously guided me down the path that he thought was correct for me. And here I am.
I like it. Who's one person we look up to in the fitness industry, or somebody who is like, I guess, higher power? Who do you look up to? Or it doesn't even have to be higher power. Who do you look up to with anything like that just inspires you and like pushes you to be better?
It's probably gonna sound cliche, but like Laura Lee Chop or Jim Dory. I just like their work ethic. I think that I admire that so much because literally almost all year they're in a prep, at least majority of the year, like 75%. And I feel like it takes a lot out of your just sanity to do that. And I admire that so much because they're so passionate about it. And it kind of motivates me in terms of like the fitness industry aspect. Like I am currently just like in a bulk, eating, kind of doing what I want, enjoying life, like, and then me having the audacity to like complain about little things when these people are like giving 110% every single day in everything that they do, like it just really motivates me. It's like I could be better. I could be like that.
That's good. Yeah, so for me, I would say like the people who inspire me and motivate me, it's not even like their content.
Yeah.
What inspires and motivates me is like when I can truly see somebody works hard.
Yeah.
So like Jesse James West is a good example. He works hard. I do not like his content. Like I won't ever watch his videos, but like sometimes I will. But like I could just tell the dude is a hustler. He's a grinder. He eats, sleeps, breathes what he does. That's like motivating for me. Fonz is another good one. Somebody who is on the Dogger team.
Yeah.
That dude busts his ass, works hard, and inspires people. Like C-Bum obviously works his ass off. Like I get inspired and like motivated by seeing other people work hard, and like
I do too.
that's where I want my feed to be. Like I need to be like surrounded with like-minded people like me to like grow and push myself.
That's true. Because if I if I follow people that aren't doing much for themselves to get better,
or complaining about like how life,
or like,
not that there's nothing wrong, it's just like
it's just not edifying.
No.
So like, I don't know, go through your following. If people aren't edifying
you
get them out.
You are who you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
You gotta pick the good. Like it's so true. Like we were talking about it last night with like somebody who has a bad friend in their life. Like that person is not helping you. They're actually bringing you down because like they're bringing the bad vibes, the bad energy,
their problems.
Like you are getting affected by that more than you think. Like,
it's stunning your growth.
Yeah, you have to surround yourself with people with good, like a good aura, good personas. Like, because if you surround yourself with the negative stuff, you're just feeding your brain negative things, and like you might be more susceptible to being negative towards yourself or living a negative life.
Thoughts.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing. Take care of your mental side.
For sure.
That's it.
We'll do what? 2 more?
Yeah. Personal fitness goals in 10 years.
Great question. Fitness, only fitness.
Only fitness.
So 31. That's a great question. I'll let you start.
I would definitely want and
many.
have my IFBB Pro card. Depending on where I feel pursuing that card could determine how much farther I take it, but definitely having that pro card, and I don't know, I guess, definitely expanding my business, my online coaching business, making that to where I have a team of like 7 to 8 coaches with me, several VAs, and people in the back end system working with me, just to help inspire others, because like that's what I like to do and that's what I crave. Like I enjoy helping other people. So being allowed, how do I even say that? So being able to do so kind of is everything to me. Being able to help transform the lives of others and do it in a way that's, of course, going to be nurturing to their body, mind, and soul. So that's going to definitely That's fitness, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say some stuff like that.
My fitness business.
Physically, I don't even know. So, I want a pro card, but I want a natural pro card first.
Yeah.
I'm very young, so like, I don't know if I'm gonna hop on the sauce and like be able to have a chance at a pro card for men's, because like you got to be on gear to compete for an IFBB. So I would say I want a pro card, a natural pro card, an IFBB.
Yeah.
That's just me talking. I'll obviously grow my platforms to where I'm making an impact, a positive impact in people's lives.
For sure.
Do a little bit of online coaching. I kind of will see where where I go with that.
Mm-hmm.
Odyssey Street, which is not fitness, but it's like I am fitness, so like the followers of Odyssey Street are more likely fitness. Odyssey Street, I want the main thing to be Odyssey Street being successful, like just having consistent drops and making a great name for the brand, being like a top brand in whatever industry it ends up in. And maybe I want to have ownership in a gym as well.
That would be sick.
That's
we
a
always thought about
huge
that.
goal. Even if I'm not making income, I want a gym. Like having my own gym, there's something about it that I really want. Yeah, that's pretty much fitness.
Yeah.
Everything fitness, obviously, just stay healthy.
That's
Keep
huge.
eating healthy. Keep exercising for health.
Yeah, I want to be
Promoting
a cool
health.
mom.
Cool mom.
Like make sure that I'm fit to be
A
able to
MILF.
play with my kids. Yes. I want to be sure that
Get MILF status.
I can play with my kids and run with them and carry them and pick them up and do all the crazy things.
For sure.
So that's big.
Great things. One more?
Yeah. You were
Is it me?
Yeah,
Okay.
you go.
Last question. We'll make it a short one. Next show. What do you got for your next competing?
Either
season?
May or June of 2023. I'm thinking.
NPC?
Yeah, I'm thinking May 6th here in Arlington, I think it is. I haven't really looked at the NPC schedule. Or June 17th here also in Dallas. So I just don't know when summer shredding is and I don't want them to combine.
I'm gonna do summer shredding in Houston for the summer, and then try to get my pro card naturally after that. So we'll see where my physique ends up there. That's it.
Thank you for
Give 'em an outro.
watching.
Like and subscribe on the video right now. She's grinding on YouTube because I'm making her. No, I'm kidding. She's doing good. Like and subscribe to her channel right now.
And follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram.
Peace.
Y'all have a good day. Peace.